When you think about your health, what comes to mind? Healthy eating, regular exercise, and good sleep, maybe. It's not surprising that these factors have a significant impact on how we feel. But did you know that oral hygiene plays a part in your overall well-being too? That's right, taking care of your mouth can actually benefit your entire body. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Jaxom Talks channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that we all deal with every day, but might not give enough thought to: oral hygiene and its profound impact on our overall health. We're talking about more than just a pretty smile. We're talking about bacteria, the surprising effects of overdoing it with mouthwash, and why your mouth is truly a window to your body. Now, when we think about our oral health, the first thing that often comes to mind is preventing cavities or keeping our breath fresh. And this is definitely important. But what's truly fascinating, and a little bit alarming, is the intricate connection between the microscopic world in your mouth and the rest of your body. Studies have started to show that poor oral hygiene may increase your risk for other health problems like heart disease, diabetes, and even dementia. That's why it's essential to make oral care part of your overall health routine. Let's dive into the details and find out just how interconnected your mouth is with the rest of your body. The oral bacterial battleground. Let's start with the stars of the show, the bacteria. Our mouths are teeming with them. In fact, there are hundreds of different types of bacteria living in there, some good, some not so good. This ecosystem is called your oral microbiome. When you have good oral hygiene, brushing twice a day and flossing daily, you're essentially keeping the balance in this bacterial community. You're removing the food particles that harmful bacteria feed on, preventing them from multiplying out of control and forming plaque. Plaque, as you probably know, is that sticky film that can lead to cavities and gum disease. But here's where it gets really interesting. If this balance is disrupted and harmful bacteria start to dominate, they don't just stay in your mouth. They can actually enter your bloodstream through your gums, especially if you have gum disease, also known as periodontitis. Think of your gums as a protective barrier. When they're inflamed and bleeding, that barrier is compromised. Once in your bloodstream, these bacteria can travel to various parts of your body, which can potentially contribute to a whole host of systemic health issues. Beyond the mouth, the systemic impacts. So what kind of issues are we talking about? Let's break down some of the most significant connections researchers have found. Heart disease and stroke. This is one of the more documented links. Studies have shown a strong correlation between severe gum disease and an increased risk of heart attack and stroke. The theory is that oral bacteria, once in the bloodstream, can contribute to inflammation throughout the body, including in the arteries. This inflammation can lead to the development of atherosclerosis, the hardening and narrowing of arteries, which is a major risk factor for cardiovascular disease. The impact on diabetes. There's a fascinating two-way street between gum disease and diabetes. People with diabetes are more susceptible to gum disease, and severe gum disease can actually make it harder to control blood sugar levels. It's a vicious cycle. The inflammation caused by gum disease can affect insulin resistance, making diabetes management more challenging. Respiratory issues. Believe it or not, the bacteria that are in your mouth can also be inhaled into your lungs. If you have poor oral hygiene, these bacteria can potentially contribute to respiratory infections like pneumonia, especially in older adults or those with weakened immune systems. Pregnancy complications. For expectant mothers, maintaining excellent oral hygiene is crucial. Research suggests a link between gum disease and adverse pregnancy outcomes, including premature birth and low birth weight. The inflammation caused by gum disease is thought to play a role here. Cognitive decline, dementia, and Alzheimer's disease. This is a newer and rapidly developing area of research, but some studies are suggesting a potential link between chronic gum disease and an increased risk of cognitive decline, dementia, and Alzheimer's disease. The exact mechanisms are still being investigated, but inflammation is once again a leading suspect. Moving on to your mouth and your digestive system. Did you know that most of the digestion process begins in your mouth? When you eat, your saliva starts breaking down your food, and the shape of your mouth and teeth helps mix everything together. If your oral hygiene isn't up to par, harmful bacteria can enter your digestive system and cause issues like irritable bowel disease or IBD. IBD is a condition that causes inflammation in the digestive tract and can lead to symptoms like abdominal pain, diarrhea, and weight loss. Studies have shown that people with IBD often have specific types of oral bacteria in their gut. Although research is still ongoing, it's believed that these bacteria may play a role in the development and impact of IBD. So, as you can see, the impact of those tiny bacteria in your mouth can extend far beyond just your smile. It's a testament to how interconnected our bodies truly are. The mouthwash dilemma, when too much of a good thing is bad. Now, let's shift gears and talk about something many of us reach for daily in order to freshen up: your mouthwash. It seems like a no-brainer? Kill the germs, get fresh breath. Right? But, and this is a big but, overuse of certain types of mouthwash can actually do more harm than good. The problem lies with many conventional antiseptic mouthwashes. While they're effective at killing the bad bacteria, they often don't discriminate. They also kill the good bacteria as well. Remember the oral microbiome we talked about earlier? It's a delicate ecosystem. The good bacteria play a crucial role in maintaining a healthy environment, helping to keep the harmful bacteria in check. When you wipe out the good guys along with the bad, you create an imbalance. This imbalance can actually pave the way for an overgrowth of fungi, leading to issues like oral thrush. Even worse, some studies suggest that overuse of certain mouthwashes containing alcohol can dry out your mouth, which actually makes you more susceptible to bad breath and tooth decay. Saliva is your mouth's natural defense mechanism, and anything that reduces its flow can become a problem. Furthermore, there's growing research indicating that the frequent use of antiseptic mouthwashes can impact nitric oxide production in your body. Nitric oxide is vital for cardiovascular health, helping to regulate blood pressure. By killing the bacteria in your mouth that help convert nitrates from your diet into nitric oxide, you might be unknowingly interfering with this important bodily function. So, what's the takeaway here? Mouthwash can be a helpful tool, especially for specific conditions or when recommended by your dentist. But it shouldn't be your primary defense, and it certainly shouldn't be overused. Think of it as a supplemental tool, not a replacement for brushing and flossing. If you do use mouthwash, opt for alcohol-free options, use them sparingly, or consult with your dentist for personalized recommendations. The foundation of good oral hygiene. So, with all this talk about bacteria and mouthwash, what's the most effective strategy for maintaining good oral hygiene and protecting your overall health? It comes down to the basics, consistently applied. Brush twice daily. Use a soft bristled toothbrush and fluoride toothpaste. Brush for at least 2 minutes, covering all surfaces of your teeth and gently brushing your tongue to remove bacteria. Floss daily. This is non-negotiable. Flossing removes plaque and food particles from between your teeth and under the gum line, where your toothbrush can't reach. This is crucial for preventing gum disease. Regular dental checkups. Visit your dentist for professional cleanings and checkups at least once a year, or more frequently if recommended. They can spot problems early and remove stubborn plaque and tartar, plus offer personalized advice. Healthy diet. Limit sugary snacks and drinks, which feed harmful bacteria. Stay hydrated. Drinking plenty of water helps wash away food particles and bacteria, plus it also keeps your mouth moist. So in conclusion, your mouth equals your health. It's clear that oral hygiene is far more than just aesthetics. It's a fundamental pillar of your overall health. Your mouth is the gateway to your body, and the health of your oral microbiome has been shown to have ripple effects throughout your entire system. By understanding the role of bacteria, being mindful of how you use products like mouthwash, and consistently practicing good oral hygiene habits, you're not just protecting your teeth and gums. You're safeguarding your heart, your metabolism, your respiratory system, and potentially even your cognitive function. So, the next time you reach for your toothbrush and floss, remember the incredible power you hold in your hands to impact your long-term health. It's a small effort with potentially massive returns. So that's all for this episode of Jaxom Talks. What are your biggest oral hygiene tips or questions? If you found this helpful, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.